Hey guys, Elvis here from the trading room. Okay, I know Nidex would be closed for tomorrow. They will be open from 6 p.m. tomorrow, I assume, from the information that I have. Just want to go through a couple things. Happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully, yes, New Year around the world for anybody who is international. Um, well, Nidex will be closed tomorrow, so this is just for information. What we're looking for as price action and stuff for tomorrow. It's the beginning of the year, so we'll just be monitoring and trading a bit closely because tomorrow would be more or less price discovery day with the market. Most likely, the New York Stock Exchange would be open in the morning. Nadex wouldn't be open until tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So might as well just close this. Alright, so futures market is already open. You could see the gap up to the upside on the S&P, and most other items would be gapping also. So you would have the Nasdaq, the futures, S&P. Gold may be limiting because we're looking at shorting gold at that 310. The forex market is open, which we really wouldn't be trading today and tomorrow because of a simple reason, low volumes and stuff. Crude just broke the $60 flat figure. Dow back up. So that's just a quick review of what's going on in the market at the moment. Futures now open. Forex was open since yesterday with low volume. I expect some moves in the market, seeing as we want to see where traders took the advantage of selling off on Friday. End of year profit taken. Notice I just signaled some on Facebook, one signal on the S&P, which was buy here. Got out of the trade at plus $30, $40, $35. I got out at, and then the rollover happened for the close. Yeah, that was your assumption in trade plan at anyhow. Okay, we'll look at the whole trades. Okay, so let's get into analysis. So I'll just probably save this and close this so we could get into some analysis. We have opened the YouTube channel. It is level 2 trading, which will be the YouTube link to where we have so all our daily videos and stuff, including this one will be posted here from now on Facebook, and the Stride group we just have linked posts. So I just close this. Alright, I'll open back that later. Alright, so let's get into analysis. Alright, as you can see, I have Thinkorswim load up here. So here's a 15-day 15-minute chart. So we are delayed here, so you wouldn't see any trading actually going on here or any price movements and now coming up. Alright, so let's go through the analysis for the US 500 or the E/ES S&P. As you know, as a direct futures trader, so we have a couple things to look at here. Alright, we have volume first of all. Look for volume for a momentum trade, and Fisher transformer, which would signal my open buy, open sell for if I overbought, oversold on the product or instrument. Right now we are at a basic oversold level, but we're not gonna buy into this as yet. We're looking for volume tomorrow for the trade. These if you're not Nadex. If you're Nadex, you wouldn't be able to actually trade the market. So right, so our points are selling would be two things. We're looking at the deviation level Friday POC. This is more or less a 95% at touching tomorrow morning between 2684 to 2690. We're looking at 2684 as our first line in the sun. We have a value area here with our value area low, value area high. So we're looking for value area high to sell, which is 2690, with the deviation level at 2687. As you can see here, we have the sell, looking for a sell signal here between 2687 2690 with a stop loss at 2695 with a take profit at 2680. So we're looking for a bounce, follow through, come back to the bottom of value area if we get into the trade. So this is more or less the idea on the slash ES. Again, these charts, live charts with all settings and stuff, would be shared to the guys who win the course. Alright, so we move to slash NQ now. Slash NQ chart analysis for slash NQ. If you want to be aggressive, you could sell 6418, which is the 0.5 deviation level with the POC. More than likely, you could sell this on low volume tonight. Look for the retest or settlement. Take profit. Maybe trade alone or wait till tomorrow. Highly unlikely, unless we have a big push in the trade, they'll reach up to the 6450 area, to the top of value area. On to the downside, we have a couple areas we could look at to enter. So if we get the punch up, you can get a waterfall to 2660 to 69 area tomorrow. If we get the waterfall for the open, so the idea would be bounce, reversion back to the downside, sell off, and look for a pause or a punch back to the upside from here. So you're looking for structure. You have structure at that 6360 level, which is your best buying opportunity. There's also a level at 6340 area with a level bounce from support at that point. So if you're looking to sell, you can sell 1 deviation, 0.5 deviation, and buy 0.5 deviation tomorrow. Settlement would be your magnet or your drop point for the day. So if you're looking to be aggressive, you can sell 0.5 deviation to the upside. Alright, this is YM or your Wall Street 30 futures chart. Right, so as you can see, we have a strong bounce coming from low volume done this evening. Not quite overbought as yet. We was on the oversold side on a lower time frame chart. You can see it, there's no volume at all in the move, so that's why we don't trade too much in the night, especially on the first day. You can see we punch, we hit the POC, now hit the tick, and you just stabilize back right here. That is the expectation. The expectation is to sell this 2831 deviation level. As you can see, structure for reversion. If you do get up there in the morning, you could get up there, put your stop losses at 2870 if you're looking for a trade, if you're trading futures, that is. Alright, so we have 1 2 3 we move into RTY, which is a US small cap. Again, from the trade setup, you can target top of value area, 1 deviation move. Remember, you could always have a lot of bulls in the market tomorrow, a lot of bears, so be very careful if you're trading futures with stop losses like I do, because we trade a specific entry, look for price action. So Normal trade for me, especially on this RTY trade, would be as follows. For trade planning purposes, you will be looking first at the 0.5 deviation on volume. So you're looking for a volume trade really. So you're looking at 1550 as your line in the sand, or 1549 for entries, with 1555 as your stop loss. If you can handle a bigger stop loss, you could go over structure here at 1557 to look at it. So your maximum entry would be 1552 and a stop loss at 1557. So anyway, with a 7-point stop loss, 1-to-1 risk to reward. So price action here would be looking like, to the upside, value area high, first rejection, second rejection, price action, sell the double top or second item here, back to 0.5 deviation, which will give you a 1-to-1 risk to reward, or go look for the 80% rule, straight down to 1536. On the low side, if you have a big dip in the morning, so for your after lunch trade, you're more than likely place to buy, which I would recommend, is either 0.5 deviation for a small scalp punch back to Friday settlement. This would be settlement. Right, so you would have either a 0.5 deviation or your 1 deviation. 1 deviation is, as you know, is a stronger signal, but you might have some big moves with volume tomorrow. If there isn't any volume and there's a big move, always look to fade the market on a non-volume trade. So your best sell is between this area here, between 50 and 47, 52 and 47, 48, sorry. So you have a 4-point range here you could enter the market at, with 49 to 50 as your ideal entry, with stop losses anywhere above here, which is the all-time high. So if you put your stop loss behind the all-time high, you more than likely should get a reversion, a short-term reversion back to the downside. Alright, I haven't included gold and oil into the charting system as yet. More or less, I may be putting it in during the week, next week, or during this week. Most likely I might need training on how to actually use these charts as is, and that will be providing any training course. So okay guys, since you guys more than likely won't be trading tomorrow, I will just review an update tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. More than likely I'll be posting the update, the trade plan and stuff for Wednesday. I hope you guys had a good holiday and you're ready to learn some stuff this year, because we have a lot of to teach and a lot of hard work to do. Okay guys, bye.